The second one happened on the L train subway in New York, moving between Brooklyn and Manhattan. And I was reading a book and I had a huge perspective shift, which ultimately shifted my reality. And then I entered into a state of unity consciousness where it became this illuminated mystical event. Everyone in the subway car was looking at me and smiling. And I felt there was so much love in this particular car, which is very rare to feel in New York City. And there was light coming from inside of each individual. And there was a calmness amongst the group of people. And I entered into a state of bliss. So through that belief, letting go of that belief and dismantling or dislodging it, it was almost as though as my vibration, the frequency of my vibration raised, which entered into a different density or dimension. And so what I've learned from these experiences is that dimensions or densities exist within us. So the whole concept of heaven and hell on earth is actually through our perspective. What are we perceiving a reality around us? Because that's what we will manufacture and create. And so through dislodging these belief systems, I was able to raise my frequency and experience a whole different perspective and a whole different density of reality. And that allowed me to start to recognize that we can shift and experience different dimensions throughout the day just based off of becoming the observer of our own mindset and belief systems and how attached we are in the human ego and how much distance is created between us and source, which is the illusion of separateness, which is then a space where we start to feel lonely, depressed, anxiety. We go through all of these emotions that we feel that we're suffering from. But this is ultimately a disconnection from source, which is a disconnection from the spiritual self, leaning into the egoic experience, the material experience, making it real. The more you make that your reality, the more you lean into a form of suffering.